what's up, y'all? Preston from Fight Media 360 here. So this is a quick preview and prediction for Jaime Munguia versus Kamil Szeremeta. So this fight takes place on Saturday, June 19th on DAZN. And also, before we get into the video, Kamil Szeremeta wasn't originally Jaime Munguia's opponent. It was actually supposed to be Maciej Sulecki, but then he pulled up the second time. I know the first time it was from an injury. The second time we don't know. He hasn't said. I'm not sure if it's something that's going on in his family, or so I'm not gonna judge. So, but Kamil Szeremeta is the replacement for Maciej Sulecki. So yeah. So now we got that out the way. Now let's talk about their stats, then the odds, and then what they need to do to win, and then my final prediction. So let's start off with Jaime Munguia. Jaime Munguia comes into the fight with a record of 36 wins, no losses, 0 draws, with 29 wins coming by way of knockout. He stands at a height of 6 foot tall, and his reach is unknown, unfortunately. I don't know how they're not showing his reach, but okay. Kamil Szeremeta comes into the fight with a record of 21 wins, 1 loss, 0 draws, with 5 wins coming by way of knockout. He stands at a height of 5'9.5", and his reach is also unknown. So both the reaches are unknown. Jaime Munguia is listed as a 2.8K favorite over Szeremeta, rightly so. So now we got that out the way. Now let's talk about what they need to do to win, and then my final prediction. So pretty much, it's pretty simple for like, people who know who Munguia is. Like, I don't think he's gonna have any problems in the fight. He's a better pressure fighter. He's a better and he hits hard. But he does get hit a lot. He does use his head as a guard. So maybe Szeremeta can, kind of do what Luis Arias did to Jarrett Hurd and kind of like just pound him up, And also, I'm not the biggest fan of Jaime Munguia. I never was. I always thought that Jaime Munguia was a bit overrated. I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I'm just saying I was never super high on him. Like, he might be 36-0, but the dude hasn't fought anybody. Like, the dude, literally, he got pounded up by Terriano Johnson. He got lucky in that fight because he cut Terriano Johnson with, a punch. If it would have went the distance, Terriano Johnson would have won if he kept it up, because it looked like Munguia, he was just having so much trouble in that fight, because of the pressure of Kamil, not Kamil, but he was struggling with the pressure of Terriano Johnson. And Terriano Johnson, that's the guy that Munguia should have beat, because Terriano Johnson had no head movement. I know he won, but he got so lucky, man. He should have easily wiped him out, bro. That's what really just hit me, that I'm not high on Jaime Munguia. I never was. Definitely not now. People still talk about him, and why do people talk about Ryan Garcia and Jaime Munguia? Come on, both those guys are very overrated. You want to talk about those guys, what about guys like Gilberto Ramirez, or something like that, or freaking Jesse Hart or something? I'm not saying Jesse Hart is up there, but they're come on. It's just, wow. I never was super high on Munguia, man. I already said that, but he gotta prove something to me, bro. I mean, even if he wins, Szeremeta, the dude don't got no power. The dude, Munguia has nothing to lose. Come on. So, just, man, if he wins this fight, I would like him to fight people like Demetrius Andrade. That's a fight that I would like to see, is Jaime Munguia versus Demetrius Andrade. that's a good fight. I think that Demetrius Andrade would school Munguia. I think he would school the hell out of him. I think that he would just make Munguia look so slow. He would just dominate the whole fight. I just see that fight being just a shutout. Because all you have to do is just not get super close up to Munguia, and then Munguia is completely useless. So yeah. So I just wanted to get that out the way. So now let's talk about what Munguia needs to do to win. Munguia, what he needs to do to win is to definitely fight a lot better. Because I do see Munguia as a good fighter. Not good, but he's all right. But you can see that he has you can see that he's a good fighter. He just he just doesn't really use it that much. Even though he is undefeated, of course, he has probably used it, but I just wish he was a better pressure fighter, the key to beat Cesar Meta is, just the pressure fight, beat him up, just win in the inside, and just do what you do, and just pound him up. There's really none. Munguia has nothing to lose, so I'm not gonna go that much over Munguia because this is a really, really easy fight for Munguia. So he needs to be be a better pressure fighter. Because if you fought how you did against Terriano Johnson, Cesar Meta might throw hands on you. He might just throw hands on you and just win points. I'm not saying those punches are gonna affect you, but he can score points on you, bro. So Munguia just needs to be throw a lot more punches. Let his hands go. Be a really good pressure fighter because I see potential in Munguia. That's the word I'm trying to say. I see potential in Munguia. I haven't been that high on Munguia, man, but that's pretty much what Munguia needs to do to win. Is fight how he usually does, and just pressure fight the hell out of Cesar Meta, and then he could stop Cesar Meta. What Cesar Meta can do, I honestly do not know. Maybe Cesar Meta, I would probably like Cesar Meta to maybe pressure, what I said about Munguia, pressure fight Munguia, hope to God that you don't get hurt by his shots, and then if Cesar Meta can handle his shots, then he can just pressure fight Munguia and just throw just a bunch of combos on Munguia and just definitely get the judges' attention and make it a shutout. But I don't know, because I just don't see Cesar Meta just being victorious. So my final prediction for that fight, it's very, very, very obvious of who's going to win. And I got Jaime Munguia by an early knockout. Probably in the first, second, or the first or second round. Maybe third round, but it's not gonna last. It's definitely not gonna last. Cesar Meta has no power. The dude isn't even aggressive. The dude, man. So just Munguia has nothing to lose in this fight. I feel like they should have got a better backup for. I feel like they should have got a better replacement than Kamil Cesar Meta. Man, maybe, I don't know, man. It's just, I'm just not impressed with what I'm seeing from Jaime Munguia, man. I'm just not at all. So yeah, man, that's my final prediction. I got Jaime Munguia by a knockout in the earlier rounds. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. I'm Fight Media 360, and thank y'all for watching this video.